and today I'm going to talk about asset catalogs. Apple has recently released Xcode 5 with a bunch of exciting features, and asset catalogs is one of those exciting ones. So, asset catalogs is basically an asset management system which makes your assets look more organized. Apple specifies that it makes more efficient bundle for final distribution. That means better compression techniques with while building and while distributing. So let me show you how I transformed my previous project using asset catalogs. So this is how I used to manage and organize my assets, having folder structures for each of each type of images, and saving 1x and 2x right next to it. So using Xcode 5 feature, that is asset catalogs, this is how it looks like. So I can see whether I'm missing any 2x or 1x image, uh, and each image specifies um, whether we need to have 2x for any specific ones. Like Retina has a other resolution for 4-inch, and iPad has few other resolutions, so we can check which is missing and which is not missing. So that's a pretty neat feature for entire asset management inside any project. So let me show you how to create a asset catalog file. So basically asset catalog is a file, JSON in saved in JSON format, which acts like an index to all the assets. Uh, so like any other new file, like a view controller or any class, you can go into the resources part and select asset catalogs. So this is how you need to do it, and name it. So as it is a temporary file, I name it as temporary assets catalog and save it in a folder. So it has created an asset catalog file for me, which is a temp asset catalog, which I named, and it has nothing in it as of now. Empty catalog. It says import from project, and here if you see there is a plus and a minus button. So when you tap on it, it shows me a couple of options. One is new image set, new app icon, new launch image, OS X icon, and folder, and etc. So let's start with app icon. So when I tap on app icon, it shows me all resolutions which are needed. So if you go into the details, we can specify whether we want our app icon for iPad or iPhone, and the resolutions and the OS versions. So I don't need any icons for iPad because my project is for iPhone, and here it specify iOS 7 sizes and iOS 6.1 sizes. So next, if I tap on new image set, so it comes with two options, which is 1x and 2x, and if I specify any device specific things, which is like iPhone and iPad, I'll end up with a couple of more options. So if you want to give a name to that, basically here you can give a name like example. Let's give a better name, nav bar. So you need not to specify .png, because with Xcode, the new Xcode, it directly takes that extension. So you can just drag and drop images onto this, and it works. So let me pull some images for this. Um, so I have a couple of mappings. So I'll load this here and 2x onto this. I don't have under resolution as of now, so but you can drag and drop them as you want. So that is how you arrange all your image sets. So each image set acts like a image. You can give the image set name and it pulls out 1x and 2x versions whenever and wherever required. So and here you have another option to have folder structures. Suppose in here I have created a couple of folders where it says buttons. So all my buttons are put in this folder, and I can scroll through all the buttons and have a look at uh, whether all the resolutions are proper and whether everything looks perfect. And I have another folder which says cells, so all the images which I need in cells are put in here. So I can have a single look at everything related to my projects. So, and we have a couple of other options like launch image. So when I tap on launch image, I'm shown with a couple of other options too. And if you see the details, the name is by default launch image, and iOS 7 has a couple of different resolutions and iOS 6 has a different resolution. So mark on whatever required for you, whether it's landscape or portrait. So that's it, guys. I think you have enjoyed looking at it and it's helpful.